Hello and thank you for clicking onto this video. So I thought I'd do the contents of this video a little bit different, give the beauty hauls a little break and do something else that I enjoy collecting very much, and that is thrifted vintage bags. Absolutely love it. I have to limit myself because I be purchasing every day, and that's because they are readily available even through isolation. I tend to pick up most of mine online anyway, and there are some really good bargains out there. And I think that's because lots of designer stuff is so expensive now, and people just want to buy something that is immediately recognizable as being from that brand. So this sort of vintage bags have really dropped in price, even though the quality is probably a lot more better than their items produced now. Apart from Chanel's prices are really still very high. But yes, so I really wanted to show you today this little item here. Hold on, it's gonna fix the zips. Right, so this little guy here, it's a little vanity case, and vanity cases are sort of becoming back into fashion. Lots of people are using them for crossbody bags, and even this one, it has a little hoop there, so you can easily attach a long strap. Now it didn't come with a long strap, and that's the thing about vintage bags. Very often they won't have paperwork, they won't have accessories like straps or dust bags. You do have to sort of compromise, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely, and it doesn't scream I'm a designer bag as well, which I really love. Now the designer's name is printed on it here. You can hardly make it out here, I'll have to bring you in closer, but if I tip you forward, the little zipper pulls should be a big clue to who the designer is. The zipper pulls are made of bamboo. So the designer is Gucci, because even today Gucci use a lot of bamboo in some of their items. This particular bag is from a range that they use a lot of bamboo, um, especially in their handbags. They use it in the handles. This one just has it in the zipper pulls, which I really love, and it has the Gucci name just imprinted there. So again, very understated. The bag was £40. That is an absolute bargain. It is in really good condition too. There's still the stiffness in the handles. There's the corners are absolutely beautiful, no markings there. There is a little bit wear just on the back of the bag. Hopefully I can get that touched up or polished out, but it's just so beautiful. I just love the understatement of this bag. The inside unfortunately is a little bit of a different story and will be a little bit of a project. It's quite roomy. You can see it has the little thing there just to keep everything in. It's really quite roomy, and that's why it's so versatile as a crossbody bag. But the lining is all peeling, and I'm not going to even stick my hands in there because all black stuff will come off, and that's just not a problem with vintage Gucci. I've seen it in a lot of this vintage designer bags. It's whatever they coat the leather with, it just breaks down. So that's the inside, quite roomy. Let's see if I can lift this up without getting all the black stuff on me. But that is a lovely little zipper pull. It's gorgeous. The Gucci brand, and then the serial number on the back there, and that's a lovely little pocket inside. I will have to learn or look up to see what way I can fix that with. I'm not hopeful because I know a lot of people have ended up ripping the lining out, which would be very unfortunate. So I'm trying to not do that. So I'll definitely have to do a little bit more research before I can even use the bag. So hopefully that will be soon. The hardware and all, I can't believe the hardware hasn't changed colour even on the handles. It's just around the zip. So for £40, it was just an amazing bargain. I had to pick it up. So this is another little pouch that I bought. Now this time I thrifted this in store. It was just before lockdown. It was reduced to 50p, which I automatically thought, you know, there's no chance that this has got to be real because they check everything. It wouldn't be 50p if it was real. But I love buying things like this and sort of checking out myself to see if it's real or not, because then I get to educate myself on all the pointers to look out for. So I didn't mind for 50p. It just gave me something to do and something to look up. It is, even though I don't think it's real, I think it definitely is vintage. The zipper pulls seem really old fashioned. There's no markings on the little studs here. You would reckon even though it's vintage, they should have some marking on the studs. There is marking though in the inside of the stud, which intrigues me. I can't really make it out. It's not the double F. So that's something I'm going to look up just in case. You never know. It might be a little hidden gem, but I don't think it is. The minute I just, I'm doing up my room. I've been doing my room up for months. But everything from my nightstand that I want to use at night has ended up in here. So I don't know, just maybe show you just in case you're nosy. This is my Elemis Frangipani Manoi body balm. Love this stuff. It's absolutely amazing. The smell is incredible. Putting that on last night at night, it's just so relaxing. That was underneath my bed. It's a heel balm because my heels are very dry at the minute. This is the Sol de Janeiro Body Crush body spray. Really absolutely lovely. Smells like the Bum Bum cream. I found this when I was doing my room. My friend sells Avon, so I buy stuff from her all the time. This is their vitamin C serum. I was trying it out for a week and then I couldn't remember where I put it. So now I've got it again. I might try it out and see what way it's working. Another body product. This is a body spray from Avon. And this is Sarah Hap Lip Scrub, which is absolutely gorgeous. Tastes like peppermint. It's fantastic. Peppermint and vanilla, I think that one is. Next up is Victoria's Secret Coconut Passion. We don't have Victoria's Secret here. Well, not one that's close. I think we have one in the south of Ireland. So anytime I'm away, I would buy one. Next up is the Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream, a little sample, which I haven't used, so let's try that. And last but not least, oh my gosh, I love this. This is amazing. This is the Sol de Janeiro Lip Butter, and it tastes like you imagine the Bumble cream would taste, and it also smells like it as well, but not overly. It's very subtle. But oh my gosh, it's a really good body butter. I just think it really hydrates the lips. It's fantastic. I do highly recommend that, even though I'm not sure what price it is. I bet you any money it's really expensive. I got that as part of a set. I'm afraid to look up the price. It probably will be expensive, but I do definitely recommend that. That is everything, and if you have any questions, especially about thrifted vintage designer bags, put them down below. But I hope you have a lovely day or a lovely evening wherever you are, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.